Hey Masked Singer fans, what's going on? Joey here, and last night was the Group C premiere, aka episode 7 of season 7 on The Masked Singer. And this episode, by now, I'm assuming it's now, 2:30 p.m., you do know that this was that episode, and man, there's a lot of things we have to break down because I had watched at least 3 hours of reaction videos to this, and there's so many things I kind of want to break down for you before we even get into any other clues. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So yeah, I'm going to do this video a little bit different. We're not going to do the pitch correct audio in this video. I'll probably save that for tomorrow. I just want to go ahead and just start addressing everything that came through, because last night's episode, there's a lot of positives and negatives that you guys have addressed towards me. And, I think that a lot of you guys want me to talk about this. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it. So for those who don't know by this point, last night was a new group of contenders. We had 5 new people face off, and 1 was going to get eliminated. Those 5 people are, if you look in Team Good, we had the Prince. In Team Bad, why is this always there? We had Queen Cobra, and we had Jack in a Box. And over here in Cuddly, baby Mammoth. And then we had Space Bunny, all competing. 1 was going home, and it was that episode where Rudy Giuliani was revealed. You can check out that reveal.
Oh my goodness! Former Associate Attorney General, former Mayor of New York City.
Is that Robert Duvall?
No, that's not Robert Duvall.
Rudy Giuliani!
With this reveal going on, you knew that Ken's reaction was going to be highlighted in this because of that leak that took place, now, a month and a half ago, saying that, Ken stormed off the stage in anger and then Robin went after him. I'll put the golden X on him, by the way. Where are we at? We're right here, Jack in the Box. Well, as you watch the episode, he was revealed. Ken turned to Nicole, was like, no, it's not Robert Duvall. Stood there like this. You can kind of tell that, in the beginning, Nicole was kind of shocked. Robin, I think, was shocked but also confused at the same time. Jenny was just, Jenny's just being Jenny. And, as soon as he started to perform, Ken left the stage. In watching so many other people's reaction to this, I wanted to go ahead and illustrate how these reveals are taking place. Because it was under everyone's understanding that the second he was revealed, Ken kind of walked off the stage and blah, blah, blah. But Ken, being professional, stayed on there and left, when he started performing in kind of like a protest. One thing for those viewers that don't know this show very well, because there's a lot of people talking about the show that have no idea how it's filmed. When it comes time to go ahead and reveal someone on this show, it's not as simple as they reveal the person and that's the end of the show. The audience themselves watch the entire show up until the reveal. So let's say Nick says, Jack in a Box, it's time to go ahead and take your mask off. And they start doing this whole head thing, and they start filming the camera around him. Nick doesn't actually take it off at that time. What happens is this. They film with the audience of Nick going like this, trying to take it off, and then they scream, cut! The audience then gets up and leaves, and roughly about 45 minutes after the audience leaves, only selected crew members are there. They bring in other crews to fill in other areas, and people have NDAs, so they can't reveal anything. But that's when they then filmed the reveal of Rudy Giuliani. And then Ken walked off, and then Robin went after him. I just wanted to point that out because a lot of people had put videos online saying the audience was so appealed they couldn't believe who it was and they were so speechless. And it's like, no, those are all pre-recorded reactions, okay? Those reactions could have been from this episode or episodes past. They reuse those things from time to time. If you actually look through the contract of when you go to one of these tapings, it states in there that your reactions can be used at any time throughout not just this season, but any other season. And we have confirmed that with other people who have gone to the show and they said, I saw myself in an episode that wasn't even at. So that's the way it kind of works. They film your reactions and things like that. Just wanted to point that out so that way people don't, start freaking out over like, oh, well, that guy was happy, this guy was angry, and blah, blah, blah. That's the way they do the reveal. Okay? So now that you have the understanding of that, let's break down what actually went on with Ken and Robin. For those who don't know, and I really don't want to get political in these videos, but back when Trump was in office, there was a lot of misinformation coming out with Rudy Giuliani. And Ken being a doctor, especially when it comes to the COVID stuff he was saying, Ken was using the science to back up all of his thoughts and all of his, mindset of this is why we have to do masks and so on and so forth. While at the same time, Rudy Giuliani was kind of going against what Ken was saying, not directly, but indirectly. And so that's why Ken is so upset with what, Rudy represents. Misinformation about COVID. Being a doctor, remember, science versus just like not following scientific stuff. So that right there is why Ken was so upset. Now, I have to admit, regardless if you liked having Rudy on the show, if you didn't like Rudy having on the show, this was a massive, massive hit for Fox and The Masked Singer. Whenever you can get someone on the show that is controversial, it pulls up the ratings. Once again, for the second time this year, I've got complete strangers that never make videos about The Masked Singer. People who don't even know the show are now talking about it. And in the PR world, there's really no such thing as bad PR. Because from now on, there's a new audience of people that may have never heard of the show and now want to watch the show because wow, they've gotten some crazy stars on this season. Now, granted, this leak was given to us over a month and a half ago, so we knew this was coming, we just didn't know when, which is also another one of those things where it's good PR. Because now more and more people tuned in to go ahead and see, well, is this the episode that's getting revealed? Is this the episode that's getting revealed? This season, there's been decently strong numbers. I think we're about, 4 million viewers every single episode, not including the replays on Hulu and then all the views on YouTube. So, in a way, it's helping with the ratings of the show. A lot of people, I've read things online, they're going to cancel the show's going to be done. No, it's not. They're guaranteed for one more season. I can guarantee that. That is in the contract. But when it comes to people leaving the show, I don't think people are going to leave the show. I think, if anything, more people are going to come back. It's like, okay, that's done. We can come back to the show and enjoy it. But anyway, I want to know your thoughts. Were you upset by the reveal? Were you happy by the reveal? Or if you're like me, I just love the show. And with all the crazy things, for those who don't know, my family's in Ukraine, so it's my in-laws. This show is such an amazing distraction from all of that stuff that it didn't bother me. I was just so happy. I was actually really interested to see what he was going to sing and how he would sound. Though leading into the episode, we all kind of knew that he was going to be the Jack in the Box. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually get back into what we normally do in the recap, which is going through all of the clues. Once again, I'm going to save the pitch correct audio for another video, because if not, this video is going to be 20 minutes long, and I really don't want to do that to you guys. But now that the Jack in the Box and Rudy Giuliani is now out of the show, we have 4 characters left in Group C. Baby Mammoth, Space Bunny, Queen Cobra, which, more than 2? What are we thinking here? And then the Prince. I want to know, who was your favorite? Because Space Bunny was great, but I have to admit, the Prince, man, he's on fire. I absolutely loved his performance last night. If you joined us for our live stream, Julie and I were dancing the entire time and singing, and of course watching the show. So let's actually start off with the clues for the Prince, okay? And if you're like me, you got everything typed up and ready to go, because that's what we do. We watch the episode 7 times and type up all the clues. So, here we go. The Prince Toad here, and this is my total body workout. You get it? Toad all? I know. I like corny jokes. I've been working my froggy legs off my whole life, and nothing has gotten me in better shape than my workout video. With signature moves like the lily pad leap and the reach and bend. Don't be shy, work those thighs. I'm a lean green workout machine. And you can too, with 18 easy payments of $20.06. Total body workout. Ribbit while you get it. I don't know if I like that last pun. Visual clues. We saw Mars, teddy bear, diamond ring, and then $20.06, aka 2006. Next was Baby Mammoth. Does being stuck in Ice Age leave your hair feeling dull, dry, and downright dreadful? That used to be me, until I discovered that it takes two products to not only strengthen my confidence, but also my hair. Introducing my cutting-edge Mampoo. I know, and conditioner. Being this fabulous and furry, I need my hair to match the star I am on the stage. Strong, unbreakable, and iconic. Repair a millennial of damage in just one use. From my nose to my toes, I know my hair routine can never go extinct. Visual clues: silver medal, matches, and a cheer megaphone. And yes, a lot of you are screaming at the TV, it's Christy Allen! We can go through clues and figure that out, but you let me know who you think that is. Next is the Queen Cobra. Is she 1? Is she 2? Is she 5? We don't know. They showed us 5 people singing on stage. There's 2 in the clue package. It could be that they showed us multiple different costumes in there, but we don't know because it's kind of like the same costume. But she says, if you're a baddie that's always on the run, or a goodie that's running for fun, when you need some fuel for your epic nights or a boost for those action-packed fights, the best thing to wake your baddies up is a reptile roast in your cup. It's the perfect blend for an adventure. Espresso yourself. I like espresso yourself. Oh, that's great. Espresso yourself with reptile roast. Turning goodies bad since 1990. I still think it's funny. Visual clues. We saw a rocket ship, a pirate. We saw Batman, or a Batman. I think that sounds better, right? We saw coffee, and then Bradley Cooper, which Ken was happy about because The Hangover. Yeah. After that was the Space Bunny. And if someone says Shaggy one more time in the comment section, let me know if the clues match up, He says, are you tired from a long career trailblazing all over the galaxy? Ooh, you're sleepy, groggy, and not feeling always cuddly self, huh? Be a hero and cover your bases with Space Boost Energy Drink. Extreme, long-lasting energy with no side effects. And then, of course, they read the side effects. Space Boost Energy Drink. Best fuel to save the day. Space Boost consumption only intended for cuddlies. The visual clues was at B. Red handprint in a printer. We kind of saw an office thing going on there. We saw an energy drink, basketball, and a dog. So, those are all the clues from last night's episode of The Masked Singer. Join me tomorrow as we do all of the pitch correct audio, and then I really want you to hear what voice you think it is. And let me know if you kind of have like an understanding of who it is just from the voice. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And guys, thank you so much for all the amazing support you've given me this past few weeks, especially because we're still raising money for Ukraine. If you want to go ahead and help raise money for my wife's town in Ukraine, I'll go ahead and put all the information in the description below. Anyway, I'm Joey. Please stay safe and sound. I'll see you later. Bye.